What's up? What's up? What's up? This is B Roots back at it again with another tutorial that will help you out with storing all of your Ethereum tokens. Hope everyone's doing well today. Market is down a little bit. Let's check it out real fast. Coin market cap. And we are sitting at $373 billion market cap. So we're taking a hit right now. But that's okay. This is the time to buy up. So speaking of buying up, my number 2 coin that I talked about on my Twitter. If you haven't added me on Twitter yet, you can go on my Twitter. I'm at IMBRoots, and you can check out my number 1 coin. I have split all my Bitcoin into these 2 coins. So go ahead and, or slash tokens, however you want to look at it. So go ahead and add me on Twitter and check that out. At the end of this video, I will let you know on the second coin slash token. So stay tuned for that. So back to what I was speaking with. We're going to speak a little bit on MyEtherWallet. Also, you'll hear on the cryptocurrency world MEW. So MyEtherWallet MEW, however you want to look at it. So we're going to break it up into 3 sections. I'm going to spend some time on how to set it up. I'm going to speak about the gas that's involved with Ethereum. And then I'm going to speak about adding a how to add a cryptocurrency to the actual wallet. And then just some little things I'm going to speak on, sending money, ICOs, because you don't want to send, you can't and shouldn't send your money for ICOs through like Binance or KuCoin. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to do it from an ERC-20 wallet, which is what the MEW wallet is. So that is how it's done. So any ERC-20 token that's on Ethereum, the list is extremely long. This is how you want to store them. And if you ever want to get involved in an ICO, this is what you will use. So without further ado, let's get started. First, you want to click on the link below, myetherwallet.com. Now, the reason why you use the link below is because there are a ton of phishing sites out there that use the same one. And what they do is basically a bunch of scammers that are hacking into your computer. And what they will do is you'll send the tokens into MyEtherWallet or your Ethereum, and then all of a sudden you will notice that your money tokens are gone. So what I recommend you do, click on the link below and make sure you save that to your desktop and use that desktop tab to go into it. Because if you just mess up once, or you go into the wrong website while you're setting up a phishing website. So to help with that, I want you to go into here and you click on this right here. It says Kryptonite, and download that extension onto your Google Chrome. And the reason why you do that, you see this little right here in the corner, it's a little triangle. Whenever I go into something, it's verified through Kryptonite that this is the true website. If I go into a phishing website or a website that's not verified through Kryptonite, this is not going to show up. So watch if I do CoinMarketCap. It comes up. Google, it doesn't come up because it has nothing to do with cryptocurrency. So it doesn't come up. If I type in Binance, it comes up. It lets me know, hey, this is the actual website. KuCoin. It pops up. Hey, this is the actual website. This is a legit website. So just want you to let you know that if it doesn't come up, it doesn't mean it's necessarily a scamming website. But if it's got to do anything with cryptocurrency and logging in, I would highly recommend to get this, and this light will shows up. So this is how I know that I'm in the right spot. When I see that green spot and I'm logging into something, I know that I am good to continue. So link below also, but once you get on MyEtherWallet, you know, it always shows it up there right there. So it basically shows you don't get phished, and it's just protecting you. So as you see right here, right off the bat, it says create new wallet. So what you're going to do is start off with a password. So I'm going to create a password here. And then it gets to this. So it's going to say save your key store file. Do not lose it. It cannot be recovered if you lose it. Do not share it. Your funds will be stolen if you use the file on a malicious phishing site. That's what we just talked about. Make a backup. Secure it like millions of dollars it may be worth one day. Basically, if you're storing any kind of value, any kind of cryptocurrency that's under the Ethereum blockchain, which is majority of all those cryptocurrencies you see under CoinMarketCap, you want to store it here in the MyEtherWallet. So I'm going to download it. I'm going to create a folder. Like all my videos, when it comes to downloading folders, I'm going to create a folder. And I've already created that folder. It's called MEW. So MEW right there. I'm going to take that downloaded file, and I'm going to put it into my MEW. So it's there. You're going to come back to that. So once it's downloaded, you hit I understand and continue. Now you have your private key. I don't mind sharing you guys with this private key because this is just a sample for the wallet. As soon as I'm done with it, I'm deleting this whole thing. So go ahead and try to steal my money that's not there. Not to mention I have 5 different MyEtherWallets, so you're not getting in my stuff. But once again, save your private key. That is the address, and that is your paper wallet. So that's going to get you everything you want to do. So I tell people to print your paper wallet. This is key. No pun intended. This is key. This tells you everything that you need to do. If you need to restore your MyEtherWallet, you need your private key. So let's go to that. Save my address. We'll say I saved it. And then you come up to this screen right here. So now you're able to download your file so that you're able to open your wallet. What I recommend is to use the Ledger wallet. That is the #1 way to open up your wallet. And the reason for that is it's like 99, it's almost like a condom. It's like 99.9% safe. So it's not 100% safe because there are flaws and there are abilities to mess up. However, it is the safest way to get where you want to get. But for this because I don't have my Ledger wallet on me, so for this tutorial, we're going to do it through the key store JSON file. Now, this is not as safe because once again, if you don't have this, you're flirting with danger because you're hoping you're not on a phishing site. But if you follow my directions and you follow my video, you're fine to use the JSON file. So when you click on that, it's going to ask you to select the file to open up the wallet. Well, guess what? We used that file already. And we call it, let's go to my desktop, MEW wallet. And it's going to ask for that file. So you take that file, you open it. It's going to open that. It's going to put that into the system. And then that password that you started in the beginning with, you use that. And that unlocks your wallet. There it is. So there it is. It unlocks your wallet. Now you have a wallet address. This is the wallet address you need. So if you're on Binance or you're on KuCoin and you want to withdraw your tokens out of that wallet, you would use that wallet address. Now, let me give an example. Let's go into, let's say, KuCoin. I got assets here. So I've got some clear poll, which is a ERC token. It's not much, $90 worth of clear poll. If I want to withdraw that out of my account, I'm going to hit withdraw. The address, once again, you go to the MyEtherWallet. That address is right here. It's going to say, hey, B Roots, what address do you want me to take this clear poll with this amount of available poll into? Well, KuCoin put it into that address. See that address matches up with that address. So once I put that in there, I take the amount of clear poll that I want to do. 86 clear polls. And then I hit confirm. There it is. That simple. What happens is it would then come up and show into this right-hand corner. So show tokens, and these are all your tokens. As you can see, there are a ton of tokens. So once you do that, you go in there, click your tokens. Let's kind of back up a little bit. Once again, this is your scan bar for your address right here. If you want to give someone the key bar for your address. And then you've got that. Let's see what else I'm missing. Like I said, all your coins are in there. And you can read up on it right here, why they use the ledger. That kind of has an article to use that because it's the best way. So next things first, though. Next is gas. So I'm going to kind of explain the gas and how it works. So when you're driving a car, you look at the gas price and you're like, I'm out of gas, so I need gas. So what's the reason for gas with Ethereum? Well, there are fees of sending a transaction to somebody. And the best way to explain it is when you go here to the gas station, it shows you, hey, how much gas do you want to send this what's going on in the blockchain? So it gives you a time about how long it's going to take for your money to get transferred over. If you scroll over here, you got the GWEI, which is your GUI. Some says GUI, I just say GWEI. I kind of do it the long way. So if your GWI price is 1, it's going to take a while. Right now, it's going to be, it's saying about 30 minutes. Not longer. It's safe. It's low and slow. Standard, 2. If you want it sent fast, 14. So when you go back over here, and I click on GWEI, there it is. If I want it to be really slow, you can go 1. If you want to do slow, 1, fast, 99. So what's going to happen is you see that, and when you go from fast to slow, you're going to notice that, hey, this is going fast to slow. So what I'll see there is hey, I wanted to get, usually a good amount is usually about 15 GWI. That's what I usually with it. You'll notice when you're doing ICOs, they'll have a GWEI price and a gas price. So let's go back over here. Your gas price. So you got your confirmation times, and you can adjust it to see, about, how long it's going to take, based on that. If I give the best way I do it is say, but how much it's going to cost. Well, let's say you go to ICO and the gas used says 300,000, and the GWI 15. When you submit that, that's $31.32 to send that transaction, but it's going to send extremely fast. Actually, that's 3 million. Sorry, I thought that was a little expensive. There you go, $3.13. So the gas used, any gas that you use is returned back to you. So the gas that is taking out of your Ethereum. So keep this in mind. You need to have Ethereum in order to take your money out of your MyEtherWallet. That's what the gas is. The gas is basically Ethereum. So Ethereum gas station. So if you put, let's say, $10 worth of Ethereum in here, well, if you want it sent to an exchange real fast, it's $3.13 of that Ethereum. But you can change it to be a little slower. Let's say 30,000 with 15. It's 31 cents. So 30,015. Let's remember that. Let's go to the main page. Bam. We'll change this to 30,000. And there you go. So it's just basically giving your gas prices and what's recommended. And like it's saying right here, usually at the most, it's probably going to take about 5 minutes. 2 minutes. Actually, it's not going to be long at all. So right now, the times are they're slow. There's actually not much going on right now in the block, so you'll be fine with that. So that's the gas. Basically, in short, when you need Ethereum in order to send out your tokens. You can bring them in, but if you ever want to send them out, you're gonna need tokens. So next thing, adding a crypto. So as you can see, I got out of it. Hold on a second, bear with me. Ledger wallet, key store, bam, bam. Every time you get out of it, it makes you log back in. So it's very safe to that point. Okay. Come on. Okay. So as you can see, every single coin is there. Like there's so many Ethereum coins. However, you'll see that, hey, not every coin is there. So for example, let's say I bought Car Vertical. Everyone knows Car Vertical is one of my top tokens. As you can see, it's not in here. So how do I add it? Well, easy. You go to this right here. It's called ethexplorer.io. And what it'll do, don't use that one. Let's use Etherscan. I like Etherscan better. So what you'll do is they'll say, hey, you need to add a token address. So if you put a coin inside your Ethereum wallet and you're like, I don't see my token in there, it's just because you needed to add it first. And it's fine. Send it first because it's going to be easier that way. So send it to that Ethereum address, this address. You use this address for every single thing for your wallet. I don't care if it's Car Vertical, if it's Remy, if it's QuantStamp, if it's Utrust. When you send it to this address. This is like an all-in-one wallet. You always use this address for everything. So, Car Vertical. I need to add Car Vertical. So you hit Car Vertical, and it brings up this. So this is going to say, hey, this is the ERC-20 contract address, and the decimals and car vertical. Their code is CV for car vertical. So when I'm going to copy this address. Boom. I'm going to go in here, add custom token. I'm going to paste that contract address. The symbol is CV, and decimals. The decimals you're going to find right here, 18. 18, and I'm going to save it. Save. There it goes. 0 CV. I don't have any car vertical in there right now because I don't have anything. Let's say Remy. I want to add a Remy token. Remy. So there's their address. So I'm going to copy that address. I'll go back to my EtherWallet. I'm going to add a custom token. I'm going to paste that. The token symbol for Remy is REM. And their decimal spot is 4. 4. Save. There it is, REM. So I got REM and car vertical that I added. So if you do not see it in this plethora list of tokens, that's fine, because they're all under the same address. Once again, whether you're using sending Ethereum, whether you're using sending Remy, car vertical, Quantstamp, Utrust, whatever you have that's under the Ethereum token, you can use a single address for it. If I wanted it, here, ClearPoll. I had ClearPoll just then. I want to add ClearPoll. Go to Etherscan, bring it up. I'll type in ClearPoll. There it is. I copy that. Go back here. I'm going to add a custom token. Copy and paste the address. Symbol for ClearPoll is poll. And their decimal points is 18. What decimal points mean, I don't know. That's just how it uses. So when you save it, it comes up as poll. So when you use this address and you go to KuCoin or Binance and say, hey, send them over the Utrust or send them over to ClearPoll or the Remy or the car vertical, it'll show up right there. There it is. That's how you add a token. Next, sending money. When you go to new wallet, send Ether and tokens, it's going to ask you to log into your wallet. Select that wallet, go into that folder that we created. You open it with the JSON file, type in your password, unlock. All right, it's going to bring you to this screen. Obviously, my Ethereum account balance is 0. I don't have anything in here right now, but I'm just going to basically kind of free ball this. So let's go to KuCoin. And let's say I'm like, all right, I'm ready to sell my ClearPoll. You know, I made a bunch of money on my ClearPoll. I'm ready to sell it. So I need to send it back to the exchanges so I can cash it out for dollars and then send it back to, cash it out for Bitcoin or Ethereum, send it back to Coinbase, and then get my cash. How do you do that? Because this is just a wallet. So when you go to your ClearPoll, you're going to notice, hey, let's get out of that. I'm going to look for the address of ClearPoll. So I'm going to go to KuCoin. I need to deposit money into my ClearPoll. So I'm sending it out. So I need an address. It's going to say, hey, B Roots, I need an address to send that money to. Sure. So I'm going to hit deposit. Confirm. There's the address. So I take that address, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it in here. Then there's the amount I need to send. Obviously, I added these, so it's thinking I have some in there. But let's say here's my poll. I'm going to add my poll, and I want to send, say I had 100 poll in there. I'm going to put 100. Then it's going to ask me, it's going to set my gas limit. What I recommend is to keep it at where it's at here unless you're doing an ICO. That's what I recommend. It gets there faster. It's cheap. If I did 10,000, it just gives me the record amount of gas limit. If I did 25,000, it's going to give me a gas limit. And this is all based off of this, my GWI. If I want to send it a little bit faster, I can do 50, 55, and then they'll give me, say I did 25,000, 50,000. It's going to be a gas limit. So there it is right there. And then you just hit generate transaction, and then that sends it. And with that, price is going to take it out. Once again, you have to have Ethereum in your account. If you do not have Ethereum in your account, the transaction will not go because you won't have enough gas to get it to where you need to get to. There it all comes back around. Makes sense. Now, ICOs. What happens with ICOs is when you do an ICO, it gives you an address to send it to. And what it is a smart contract. Now, because it is a smart contract, when they give you that address, they're going to ask you for your Ethereum ERC-20 wallet address. And what happens is you give them this address and you sign up on the ICO, you give them your wallet address, and you say, hey, this is where the money's going to be coming out. So I'm going to send Ethereum to you, and you send me whatever that ICO is. And that is the address you're going to say it's going to be coming through. That's part of the contract. It's coming from only that address, and you're going to deposit that amount to me. So you're doing an ICO. It asks you for your Ethereum ERC-20 address. You give them this address. Then what's going to happen is you're going to send it to them. Well, that wasn't the address. That was the address I did earlier. But your Ethereum wallet address, you're going to go over here. Let's go view wallet. Boom. It's the only thing I don't like about it. It does make you do it every time, but that does mean it's safe, and I do kind of like that too. It's what Remy's for. Just doing away with all these passwords and logins. So there's your address right there. So say I'm sign up for an ICO. I copy in this and I send that to the ICO, and now they know what my address is. And then you're going to send it to they're going to give you an address, and you're going to send them to that address. So boom, boom, boom. Let's send. Unlock. So there you go. So I'm going to type that address that they gave me. I'm going to copy and paste that into here. And a lot of times the gas limits and the GWI is set by the ICO. And the reason for this is because big whales, what they'll do, you got a lot of money, they don't care. Toss them $50. They just want as many coins as they can. So they'll just put it all the way up, and they'll just rack this number all the way up, and it just gets sent to them instantly. And in order to be fair, what the ICO does, it says, hey, set your DWEI to 30 and set your gas limit to 50,000. Those are part of the contract. If you don't send it to it, you will not get your tokens in the ICO, and it could sell out, and then you'd be like, hey, what happened? It's probably because you didn't follow the gas limits. So that's all that is. Once you get to sending and the receiving, you're pretty much set for that. So that's pretty much the MyEtherWallet. There it is. I've had a lot of people ask me questions about it. Don't forget to sign up for the Kryptonite. The link's below if you want to get yourself a Ledger wallet. I can show you that's all set up with that, and that's the best way to store all your coins through MyEtherWallet also. So get that set up. Bam, bam. So there it is. So I hope that helped everybody. Once again, add me on Twitter. That's where you get a lot of hints of things, what I'm thinking, and what are the great coins to think to get into. Taxes. I talk about this every video now. If you are making money, if you're following me, you're probably making money. But make sure you are reporting your taxes. I have the B-Roots cryptocurrency tax spreadsheet. You can watch this video and get your tax spreadsheet so you can keep track of all of your buys and trades and potential taxes and what you need to do for that. This video kind of speaks about some of the rules also. If you're in the United States, if you're out of the United States and you still get taxed, you can still use it. Doesn't hurt to use it. Now, the coin that the number 2 coin that I just got a buy order, and this big buy order, is Matrix AI. It's based out of China. Not a lot of people really are talking about it. This thing's huge. Very, very huge. I highly recommend to get into it. It's basically mixing blockchain with AI technology, and it's making it very simple to do a contract. So it says smart contracts and things like that. People don't understand what that is. I think you should watch this video to understand what it is. It's to be able to take your everyday person. You know, I like things like ethos. I like things like Blockport, things that make cryptocurrency easy for people. Well, this is what Matrix AI does. It makes it easy for people where you can just speak into the system and it makes its own contract for you. Right now, if you want to create an ICO, create a coin, create a token, you got to know how to develop it. And if you're not a developer, you're not doing crap. You're just investing in the space. However, what Matrix AI is doing is dumbing it down for your everyday individual. What if I wanted to create a contract on a rental property? All you have to do is speak into the terms, into the system, and it will do all the developing for you and put it on the blockchain, and then there you have it. So makes it easy. Watch this video. Check it out. There it is. Number 2 coin, Matrix AI. This one will be huge. A year from now, you'll be thanking me. So there you have it. Hope this video was very helpful for you. And I think if you get into Matrix AI, you'll be doing yourself a favor. With that said, this is B-Roots signing out. Thank you for watching.